Hi and welcome back to the next part of the Golfhole tutorial. My name is Novelo, and in this part I'm going to show you how you add some dirt on the hole here. First we are going to smooth it out, and we add a subdivision surface modifier to get a more rounded shape. And what we need is we need a new image, and the new image is 2048 by 2048, and the color is something like that. It's okay, doesn't really matter. And then we add to the cylinder, we add a seam. We select one edge and mark seam. We select all, and we do unwrapping cylinder projection. Okay, that's our UV map. Then we export the UV layout as dirt UV PNG. Yeah, let's make it like this. UV layout out. Okay. Export the UV, and we open the UV in Photoshop, like I did here. Then you have to find some dirt texture, like this. I've taken this picture somewhere, I don't know where. Just a texture, but I can't provide it to you. I only can show it to you because it's on some photo agencies, and I can't provide it as free image. Maybe I take another shot and I will provide another one to you which works as well. So the loaded UV is 2048 by 2048, and the picture is not so big, so I've cut it out from a bigger picture, so this is what is the leftover. So this is not big enough to fill the whole UV layout, so I duplicated it and I did some masking. Maybe I can show you that. The mask, I don't want to select it. Okay. Then I duplicated it again, masked it out, and I duplicated it again, and then I did some other work that some of the repeating things aren't there. Sure, there are repeating things here and here and here, but it doesn't really matter that it's repeating. Then what I did, I have a plugin. It's called NDO2. It's something like Crazy Bump. Crazy Bump, for my opinion, it costs a lot of money in the professional version, and it has not all its features that NDO2 has. The NDO is seamlessly integrated into Photoshop, and when I start the program, I can show you that. I duplicate these layers here to one layer. I do a new file and I put it in. and then I start my NDO2, and that's a very cool tool. It has much more features than Crazy Bump. You can, if you make a normal map, you can modify the normal map, you can sculpt on the normal map, and that's really cool. That is what NDO2 looks like. You have a 3D view and you have this control panel here. At first we have to start to convert the image. It converts it into normal map, and this will take a while. And yeah, like I said, I've tried Crazy Bump. It's really cool, quick and dirty, but over $200 I think for just a slit program. I don't think it's really worth it, because I needed something more developed. And Crazy Bump is old software. It's not bad software, it's just old software and doesn't fit into my whole system. So you can modify your normal map, and you can create out of this normal map, you can convert this to a height map, the displacement, to diffuse map, specular map, or if you have a hard surface, you can make a hard surface, or if you have some cavities, you can make this as well. So I think that's a really cool tool. If we now choose height and we going to active document, it makes a new one and it makes a displacement map. I hope it makes a displacement map. I will pause the recording and show you the results then. It takes a while. Okay, I'm back, and my displacement isn't gone this well like I thought. So this tool is new for me, and I have to work on this tool much more to get some good displacement maps. But I show you how you can make your own displacement map. A displacement map, for displacement we need our original file, this, and I copy it to one layer, and let's close this here and add a new file and put this in here. Then go to the correction mode and get rid of the colors. Then in the tone correction I'm crank up the contrast a little bit more, like this, and this is your high map, or the displacement map. This map you can use for displacement, and a map like this. Okay, that's not so cool. For the normals we use something like that. You can go with Crazy Bump, with NDO2, and there are much more tools out there. So back to Blender right now. We need to set up our material for the dirt. We are switching here to the node setup, node editor, and we add a new material. Let's call it dirt. Okay. And let's go into the node editor, not in the node editor, in the UV image editor, and let's load our dirt image, dirt UV, open image. Okay, now we have texture coordinates on the cylinder, on the texture, and we're going to the node editor and we add image texture. We choose our dirt UV, color to color, and as input we need a texture coordinate input and UV to vector. Okay. This is our color, and now we need the displacement, the normal displacement. So we add another image texture and we load in the dirt normal map, and we connect. We need, for the normal map, we need a vector normal map, and we choose tangent space color to color, and normals we're going to the displacement. Okay, that's it for the color, and now comes the displacement. The displacement, we do the displacement with a texture, as we're going here to add. At first we need some more geometry. Let's select the cylinder, go into edit mode, press W and subdivide it. And because you can go only with this arrows here, you can go to 10, we have to put in the number manually. We go to 30, and now we have a real high geometry. And now we add, go into the solid mode again, can set it smooth, okay, why isn't that working smooth? Okay, because I should set because we have a high number right now, we have to set the smooth before I add more geometry. Smooth, 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 and now we can add some geometry to this. Subdivide by 30. Okay. Okay, we have shown some issues. Normally it doesn't matter if it looks like this. If you put in the subdivision surface, we crank this up. Normally it should go away, but I have seen some really ugly things in the last time in Blender, that the view is not correct updating, as well in the render preview and in this here. So I hope this is only a not updated geometry. Okay, but for now let it like it is, and delete the subdivision surface and add displacement. and we add a new texture, and in the texture we're going to it has choose the normal map. We don't want this. We need texture, and we need the displacement here. Normally it should displacement texture. This is what we need. The normal image texture, we 01, the displacement. We need the normal here, and we need the displaced texture, and we need an image or movie. We open this and we choose our displacement, open image, and then we're going to the modifier, texture coordinates UV, and the strength is too much. Let's do it really low, 0.01, be fine. So now we have displacement, a normal map, and we have the colors in there. And now we can make a test render. I will pause the recording and I will be back when the test render is done. So I'm back, and here's the finished render, and I think it looks real cool. But there's something we can change right now, because down here it's normally extremely dark, and if you come up there's light. But to light this we have to put here a lamp, and to get this ramp here from the dark to light, can't do this because it's a round shape. We can perfectly do this in the compositor. So I'm going to the node editor right now, and we go to compositing, use nodes, and we add a vignette, just a simple vignette. We need, for this we need a viewer at first we need a viewer that we can see what we are doing, and we can use backdrop. I don't know, the backdrop isn't working, so you will see it here in the render result. Okay, let's add ellipse mask, and just the viewer, and we need color mix, the image here, and we set this to multiply, and the ellipse mask is a little bit too small. Let's this, it's okay, and this is okay. Now we have to blur out this here. This we add a filter, blur filter, add it here, and we do a fast Gaussian relative and 20% for 2, and it's looking really cool. Here it's dark and it's getting lighter and lighter. You can adjust the vignette a little bit. this, and maybe here as well. That's looking real cool. Well, now there it is. There's the render. Now we can render this out in a higher resolution, and then you have a really cool looking perspective from inside a golf hole into the sky. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and if you like it, please like the tutorial on YouTube or share it on Facebook or whatever. Go to my website, there are some resources for this tutorial. Oh, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.